Hi guys, today we are reviewing an Accurist Chronograph watch in black and gold, model MB800B. In the review we'll go through the style, features as well as dimensions. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is one of the slightly older Accurist watches, and that is shown by the fact it comes in a slightly older style box, which I quite like. These old style boxes, they're not too big. You've got Accurist in white in a couple of places on the front and top, and then it's just a plain box. Open it up, you've got your watch inside, just on a little bit of polystyrene, a bit of a spare link, and that's about it. We've got brand name in the top of the thing, which is sort of like a satin finish to the top of the box, which is quite nice. And that's it. That's just your plain box, nothing in it. There isn't any instructions with this one. Normally you would have an instruction book in here, but obviously with the age of this watch, unfortunately it hasn't come with one. Okay guys, so the watch itself, you can see this is a stainless steel chronograph watch. It has a black finish, it's like a gloss black finish to the metal case. On the other side, with the crown and the pushers, they are all in a sort of a nice gold tone, a rich yellow gold tone. The bracelet is two-tone, so it's still black, but you've got a shiny black on the outside, and the middle links are in a sort of a brushed finish, so it's a matte finish black, which is really nice. You've got a shiny stainless steel buckle or clasp. This has a locking mechanism, undoes. You've got a few adjustment points here, only 3, and then you've obviously got your deployment clasp. The back of the watch is stainless steel as well, and it's a screw-on back. This back tells us that it's a Japanese movement, gives us a model number, battery, tells us it's all stainless steel, and it's water resistant to 100 meters. That means that you can go swimming with this. You can put it into water for washing up or go have a shower with it, but just don't press any of your buttons whilst it's submerged, and make sure you dry it before you do press any of them. If we come round to the face of the watch, you can see we have a gold toned notched edge to the bezel, which is really nice, and then you've got your black divers type bezel, so it's divers times with the 10, 20, 30 and 40 and 50 all in gold. It doesn't move, it's fixed, it is there only for show. The shoulder of the watch, the inside shoulder, actually has the chronograph measurements on it because it's a chronograph watch. You've then got, with the hour markers next to them, you've got little gold or gold toned markers for the minutes. Then you've got the battens for the hours in gold with a sort of a luminous paint on top of them. And then of course you've got your 3 dials on this lovely black face. You've got your 24-hour clock in the top corner. Bottom is your seconds for your chronograph, and over at the 10 o'clock position you've got your minutes for the chronograph. You've got lovely gold gilded hands which have got luminous paint in them. You've also got luminous paint in the second hand with its sort of large luminous triangle near the end. And then also on the face you've got Accurist in gold as well, as it says chronograph and 100 meters for the water resistance. The chronograph is pretty standard. You've got 2 buttons, start and stop, at the top and bottom. So the top one starts it off. That sets off the little second hand down the bottom. Once you've run that for a little while, you can either lap time with this bottom button or press the top one to stop it, and then press the bottom one to reset it. And it goes back to normal, and as I said, this one will count the minutes as the chronograph's going round. So a pretty standard chronograph feature on this watch. The big thing and the big selling thing about this particular watch is its colourway. The fact that it's black and gold, and it's quite stylish. Now it is quite an old watch. This watch has been around, at least I know of, since about 2013, something like that. I've been trying to get hold of one for ages. Probably about 10 years I've been trying to get hold of one. I did have one of the viewers to the channel ask me to get one of these, probably as I said about 10 years ago. Asked me if I could get one. I couldn't get one at the time. There were none available, and there were none in decent condition since. I've been waiting all this time, and every time I've looked at them, they're normally quite badly worn on the strap. The strap does wear, and it goes through to sort of a stainless steel finish underneath, so it's not nice at all. So I haven't been able to find a fairly decent one, or a reasonable one that I would like to keep and wear to be able to do a review. So it's taken me a long time to get this, so sorry about that. But I did eventually end up with this one, which is pretty decent. There's a couple of little marks around the bezel, but it is a second-hand watch, and as I said, they're probably at least 10, maybe 15 years old, so it's quite good condition for its age. If we come to the sizes of the watch, the face is 31mm, the case is 42mm, with the crown that works out at 45, so it's quite a large chunky watch. The bracelet is 20mm if you measure it from around here, and thickness, it's not too thick actually, it's only 12mm in thickness, but because it's all stainless steel and it's a chronograph, it is a heavy watch. This watch weighs 151 grams, so you definitely know that you're wearing it, which is nice. I think a lot of Accurist watches are like that, these big metal ones, they all weigh roughly around the same sort of weight, and that lets you know you're wearing it, and it's quite nice, it's comfortable, it's not a horrible thing to wear. So at last I've got one, at last I've done the review, so thanks for watching the review. If you like it, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more watch reviews, and share it with all your friends if you know anybody that likes watches, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.